Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of What's Your Birthday Mashup. Today is August 15th, and I'm really excited to tell you what your birthday mashup is. For those of you who celebrate, happy birthday! Your birthday mashup for today is Wishlist from the Life of a Showgirl and The Alchemy from the Torture Poets Department. But if you combine the two songs together, you will get the Wish Alchemy, the Alchemy list. I got something to say about this mashup, and it's not going to be good. I wanted to surprise one of you, but I wanted to surprise all of you guys for a title, but I couldn't figure out one because it's hard. So I decided to stick with the Alchemy list. The Alchemy list could be a perfect title for Wishlist and the Alchemy. For anyone who celebrates, what would be the album title? What would be the mashup title of your birthday mashup? Would it be the Alchemy Wish or the Alchemy List? Make sure you comment down what you thought about this mashup. But anyway, this mashup would be about football and Travis Kelce, of course, the couple that has been together since they were married, the couple that has been together since the first time they met on the Eras Tour, and they've been together for a very long time, and fans have been saying they want a divorce. That's not going to happen. They're going to stay happy as long as they shall be, as long as they want. Taylor's still going to see Travis for sure. She's going to watch him play. They're going to have fun together, whether it be the new Kansas City, what's it face? Arrowhead? The new Arrowhead. By the way, the Chiefs are returning to the Arrowhead Stadium, which, by the way, they're gonna forfeit the old name, you know. The old one was for GEHA. I can't speak today. GEHA for Arrowhead. She actually performed there at the Eras Tour during the time of Speak Now, Taylor's version. Speak Now, Taylor's version was one of the most iconic Speak Now versions of the Taylor albums. Speak Now has been iconic for some Swifties, and they enjoyed that album more than the original version of Speak Now. So that would be perfect for them in the works. So, after being stuck at 95 for a couple of days, somebody subscribed to my channel, and thankfully, I am at 96 subscribers. That's right, I said it, 96 subscribers indeed, which means I only have 4 subscribers until I reach 100. 100 is the main goal because I want to do something that's more special. Used to be young versions of Bohemian Rhapsody and Something Beautiful. I have been talking about this since last week, and I wanted to do this for the better, in honor of the Meet Me Behind the Mall era and Used to Be Young era. Meet Me Behind the Mall was actually my 3rd studio album, the 3rd chapter, the 3rd project, the 3rd original album, the 3rd episode album. It's the 3rd album that had 17 songs. Used to Be Young is my 2nd visual project, including Jazz, A Night at the Opera, Plastic Hearts, Something Beautiful, and Used to Be Young, my covers of my homemade music videos. And I filmed them in the last 6 months, spanning from January, which happened to be the month of The Fate of Ophelia, the opening track and the lead single from The Life of a Showgirl, and all the way from July. All the way to July with Actually Romantic from The Life of a Showgirl. I keep saying these things because I want to give everybody attention for the things that I do, whether it be music videos, covers, shorts, videos, birthday mashups. Also, speaking of songwriting, speaking of original albums, a year ago today, I told my family I wanted to become a other than working with YouTube for the last 8 months, I decided to film my music videos 4 months before the songwriting began. And then 4 months later, I actually started writing songs, which happened to be the first thing I wanted to do as my job, because the first song that I actually wrote a year ago today, other than the In the Trees album itself, the In the Trees sections and the In the Trees songs, which had 13, the first song that I actually wrote a year ago was hard to reflect on myself, because I myself am very emotional like everyone else. I don't control myself very well. I don't use self-reflection as much as everyone else does. I feel that I abuse myself. For anyone who has been with me since day one, I feel that everyone has been good to themselves and I haven't, because I've been struggling to get 100 since I started YouTube. I've been struggling to get 100 subscribers. I've been struggling to get a bunch of comments. I didn't know how to upload YouTube since I started this job, and here I am now working with a lot of accomplishments, whether it be songwriting for my original 3 albums, 2 visual projects. I've done 65 songs a year ago. The whole goal for every singer-songwriter was to write 50 to 100 songs in 1 year. I've beaten that in the last 11 months. This happened a month ago, where I finished my 3rd studio album, Meet Me Behind the Mall, which happened to be a real hard rock record, a raw rock, classic rock record. I love that. That's got to be my favorite album out of the 3 so far, which happens to be a love story, a cinematic, not a cinematic, but a real rock story, classic rock story. And I'm still in that sweet spot with 65 songs. And what I did is that I hope everyone understands my singer-songwriter job as much as everyone else had. I want to sing by telling a story about my life, about love, whether it be love, escapism, freedom, or sobriety. That's my way of becoming a singer-songwriter. I want to do this independently without a boss. I want to follow my own dreams, my own path, without anyone telling me how to live my life, without anyone telling me which is the single, which songs are going to be on the album. I came up with track lists on my own. I helped my sister with them. We've been working together with track lists for my songs for a year now, a year exactly, since I started singer-songwriter. I've been doing this since I finished my debut album, In the Trees. And with that, following with In the Weeds and Meet Me Behind the Mall, and everything that has been with me, I've been learning a lot of, new people. I've had a lot of public subscribers. I've had a lot of people who subscribed publicly and privately. Anyone who has been commenting positively, anyone who has been with me since the first video that I uploaded, which was the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road music video, part of the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road era. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I hope the last 4 subscribers will go well. I'm hoping that the last 4 people will subscribe to me until I get a URL. Thank you so much. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe for more content. And let me know when your birthday is and what your birthday mashup is in the comments, because I would like to know. And remember, The Life of a Showgirl has 12 songs. The Torture Poets Department has 31 songs. Everyone has a birthday mashup. What's yours? And that is how Boo sees it.